Joanna, a college student from Kuala Lumpur, had been struggling to finish her studies. She was living in a dorm with other students, and had trouble making ends meet. Joanna was on a scholarship, which meant she needed to keep her grades high while working part-time to support her living expenses. Strapped for time and resources, she barely got by and started feeling burnt out. If Joanna wasn't hitting the books, she was working. Everything started to become a blur and she was losing motivation to keep going. It got so bad that Joanna even thought about telling her parents she couldn't do it anymore and drop out from college. But then a classmate from her philosophy class introduced her to the law of attraction. Jacques, a foreign exchange student from Canada, had been reading up on it and applied it in his own life. According to him, it had helped him manifest a solution to his own problems. He had lived in an abusive home growing up, and Jacques learned how to shift his thinking and perspective to change his circumstances. Joanna wasn't sure at first what to make of it, but she took Jacques' word for it and started applying its principles in her own life. After she made a shift in her own mindset and attitude, Joanna started to experience some positive changes. She eventually quit her part-time job and found another one with better pay and hours, which helped with her living expenses. It also helped free up her time, so she managed to study and start a side income project selling items online. Joanna ended up growing her side business so much that she got Jacques to help her manage it. By the end of the academic year, she had turned into a completely different person. Joanna was no longer the depressed, burned-out student from before. She had become a self-sufficient student and even made the dean's list. Sometimes, we get so discouraged that we feel powerless to change our situation. Like Joanna, we fall into a fixed mindset where we think things will stay the same and we can't do anything about it. But the only way to break out of this negative spiral is by changing your inner world. This is the key to influencing your external world so you can move forward in life. In a nutshell, the law of attraction is a way of living that requires you to change your frequency. When you do this, the universe will pick up your signal and your life will change for the better. As for the frequency I mentioned, this is basically the vibration of energy that your mind gives off. You can either operate at a high or low vibration, and each type will give you a specific result. Most people don't realize they're giving off low-frequency energy, which is actually making their situation worse. Click the link below to discover the lazy person's secret to get everything you've ever wished for.